Why are riders and earmarks used in Congress? Imagine trying to fix a local park or fund a new community center. Sometimes, lawmakers want to make sure specific projects in their districts get funding. That's where riders and earmarks come into play. They are tools members of Congress use to shape legislation so it benefits their local areas or special interests. These tools are especially important when passing big bills that everyone agrees on, like budget bills or laws that need to be approved quickly. Earmarks are specific funds added to larger spending bills. For example, a lawmaker might include money to repair a bridge in their district or support a local research project. This way, they can secure funding for projects that help their community, including health care facilities or senior services. Earmarks make it easier for local governments to get money for things like roads, hospitals, or senior centers. But some people criticize earmarks because they can be used for pet projects that may not be the best use of taxpayer money. After a pause, they came back in 2021 with new rules to make sure they are transparent and accountable. Riders are different. They are policy changes added to big bills that are not directly related to the main purpose of the bill. Since the president has to approve or reject the entire bill, riders can introduce new rules or restrictions that might not pass on their own. For example, a rider could limit environmental regulations or change how federal agencies operate. From a senior's point of view, riders can influence policies about Social Security, Medicare, or other programs important to retirees. They are a way for lawmakers to push for specific policy changes without needing a separate vote. Both riders and earmarks are part of the legislative process that involves negotiation and compromise. They help lawmakers address local needs and policy priorities while passing larger bills. For retirees, understanding these tools is helpful because they can impact funding for programs and services that affect daily life. Whether it's funding for healthcare facilities or protections for social benefits, these mechanisms shape the laws that influence retirement and senior living. In short, riders and earmarks are used in Congress to direct funds and policy changes that might not pass alone but are included in bigger bills. They serve as strategic ways to meet local and special interests within the larger legislative process. This approach helps lawmakers balance national priorities with the needs of their communities, including issues that matter most to retirees.